In order to bring about change, we must take a risk, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. For instance, 12-step programs are based on the individuals taking responsibilities for themselves. Spiritual growth is essential. Your higher power is of your choosing. It does not have to be a religion or a faith. It could be your family. It could be your desire to change your circumstances. It could be AA, NA, or any other group that meet in public to support each other. I will talk to you today about the 12-step program. I will admit the word of God so I don't isolate or alienate anybody. This is for everyone. Whilst talking to people about my last 10 years in sobriety, I have learned many things and met many people who have changed the course of my life. My recovery is based on changing my environment and my philosophy to life. With help, we can put the past behind us. 20 years as a prisoner, 35 years of addiction are my educational tools that I now use to overcome and lay to rest the demons that haunted me from childhood and kept me a prisoner to fear and self-doubt. As well as a drain on society, I was lost to myself. Now I help others transcend a criminal lifestyle. Change is within. At the age of 10, my mother threw my father out of the house. He was an alcoholic. There was always violence, or the fear of violence, because when drunk he was abusive verbally. When sober he was indifferent. I could forgive his alcoholism. I couldn't forgive his indifference. Because of his absence, aged 10, I found a surrogate father, a local shopkeeper at the end of our road. I've grown up around him since the age of 3. I worked in the shop from 10 years of age, and my family bought all the groceries from the shop I worked at. I worked weekends, after school, any available hour. I eventually started staying overnight. I was so happy. From a life of poverty to anything I wanted and had never had due to my mother's income going on food to feed the 8 kids, never quite enough for any luxuries. The sexual abuse started when I was aged about 11. I also started secondary school at the same time. I was confused, scared, distraught, and I kept it all to myself. The wages that I earned at the end of the week helped to pay my mum's bill, and I was aware that money was really short, and it made me feel like a man providing for my mum. But the boy inside didn't know what to do. When I started secondary school, my dyslexia wasn't diagnosed. Like most kids in the 70s, I was treated as thick and went to the back of the class. This made me feel marginalised. I was inverted and bullied by the system, the teachers, and kids being kids, I was an easy target. Age 12, I started to play truant and stop going to school. I became a street urchin at 13. At the age of 12, I tried to burn the shop, Jack, and the flat above. I destroyed all the accommodation, but the shop downstairs survived. Anger is an energy, especially if you're young and lost. My anger fueled my addiction. My hurt fueled my fear, and my life of crime and avoidance had begun. Not excuses, facts.